Elise rushed to the other side of the room and went to turn on the light. It took her anxious brain a moment to identify the gunman. It was Preston from the auction house in New York. She approached him tentatively. "Preston? What are you doing here?" Preston shrugged casually while maintaining a firm grip on the gun. "Oh, I'm just visiting a client." Elise held back an incredulous laugh at the absurdity of that statement. "You have a client here in Egypt?" Preston nodded. "Yes, they're a collector of antiques." Preston turned his attention to Elise's attacker and spoke to him in a much harsher tone. "What's your name?" The attacker swallowed nervously and answered, "Ben Fuller." "Who sent you?" "No one. I came here on my own." "Be honest or I'll shoot you." "No one sent me here. I saw her at the dig and thought she looked rich. I sought her out on my own because I thought I could get a good ransom for her. That's it." Preston clicked the safety off on the pistol. "Still lying. You must really want to die." Ben began to whimper and fell to his knees. "Please, no one ordered me to do anything." The door crashed open, and the startled bodyguards ran into the guest house and took in the scene. "Madam, are you all right?" Elise shook her head. Preston dragged Ben to his feet. "Come on, we're taking this one to the police." "I'll come with you." Preston drove Elise and Ben to the police station and pushed Ben towards the closest police officer. "Can you see if this man has a criminal record? He attacked the lady standing next to me in the middle of the night and would have taken her away if I'd not stopped him." At the station, they checked his fingerprints against their database and found that he was an American expat living in Egypt who did have a criminal record. The officer turned to Elise and Preston. "We're going to take him in for interrogation. You two can wait here." After the officer left, Elise turned to Preston. "Thank you, Preston, for saving me back there. I don't think I have the whole story as to why you're here, but I'm glad you are." "No problem. Anytime, Elise." In the interrogation room, the policeman handcuffed Ben's hands, pushed him onto a chair, and began the questioning. "Who sent you after that woman?" Ben shook his head emphatically. "No one sent me, it's the truth. You can ask me as many times as you want, officer. You can beat me up, but my answer will remain the same because it's the truth." The policeman who was interrogating Ben stepped out of the room for a moment and turned to another officer who had a bin with Ben's belongings. "Check his call records and see who he's been talking to recently. Maybe that will give us a lead." Elise and Preston walked towards the parking lot and saw one of the bodyguards waiting outside the police station. The guard approached Elise. "May I have a private word with you, madam?" Elise looked to Preston, who shrugged. "I'll wait for you here, Elise." Elise followed the bodyguard to the other side of the car. "Madam, I apologize on behalf of myself and my colleague for neglecting our duties and failing to protect you. My partner and I, we both have families. If your husband finds out, he'll make us disappear. We'll protect you from now on. Just please don't tell him." "Sure, it can be our secret for now." The bodyguard's shoulders slumped in relief. His heart was beating quickly as he went with Elise and Preston back to the guest house. Upon arrival, they saw Professor Clark from the archaeological dig waiting outside the front door. "Elise, you're back! We heard there was a commotion and got worried when we saw you weren't home." Elise was exhausted and didn't want to deal with anyone else for the rest of the evening. "I'm fine, thank you. You can go back to where you're staying and rest." Professor Clark nodded and left. She pulled out the key to the guest house and moved to unlock the door, but froze when she noticed it was already open. She immediately saw 3 large men inside the room sitting on the sofa. 2 of them looked like bodyguards, but she would have recognized the third man anywhere. It was Zach. Elise rushed forward to embrace him. Zach let Elise go when he saw Preston behind her. "Why is he here? Are you having an affair, Elise? I thought this was a work trip." Elise couldn't believe what Zach was saying. "It is a work trip. If you must know, someone broke into the guest house and tried to kidnap me. I don't know why Preston is in Egypt, though he says it's for work. Whatever the reason, he came here and saved me. You should be thanking him." Zach glared, but before he could say something cutting and hurtful, Preston stepped forward. You are her husband. Have some concern for her well-being. She could have been seriously hurt. You should be comforting her, not hurling baseless accusations. If anything, this is your fault for sending her with incompetent bodyguards. Zach assessed Elise with new eyes and noticed that she did look rather shaken. What happened? Preston pointed towards the two bodyguards. One of them went to buy cigarettes while the other one went to the bathroom, leaving no one guarding the door. A man broke in and tried to take Elise. Zach was furious. Where's the attacker? At the police station. They're investigating what his motive might be, but I think he might have been sent by someone else. Zach nodded. That made sense. He approached Preston and shook his hand. Thank you for your help. I won't forget that you stepped in to protect my wife. As for these guards, don't worry. I'll take care of them. Zach turned a furious gaze on the bodyguards, who turned pale with fear.
Hi, I'm Elise. Want to know my story? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of After the Divorce. Now,